Hello, good morning, and welcome to Glasgow Rangers Nation. With me, your host Owen, the channel that brings you your team every single day. Well, it's 24 hours. Apparently, that's going to be the time length before the next appointment of a new Rangers manager. However, Twitter this morning is alive with rumor, or X, whatever you want to call it, is alive with rumor and counter rumor. Now, this has come out in the last few minutes. From TalkSport. Now, we all know that TalkSport not always the most reliable source of information after their Frank Lampard rumours, but we obviously got to address rumours, talk about them, talk about reports, talk about what the situation is. This is what TalkSport are saying. So they're saying breaking: Rangers set to appoint Phillipe Clement as their new manager. Clement's main rival for the job, Kevin Muscat, has been told he is no longer in the running. TalkSport sources understand. So this is the current rumour, the current report that is out there. Now, it was reported by a number of Rangers insiders like Four Lads, like Heart and Hand, that it would be within the next 24 to 48 hours. It was very much reported that it had come down to these two characters here, Kevin Muscat and Phillipe Clement, that it was solely between those two, and that James Bisgrove and John Bennett had been conducting thorough interviews into who should take over as the new manager. Now, look, it is looking like it will be, well, there are strong rumours, let's put it this way. There are strong rumours, strong reports that the Rangers board favour the Belgian Phillipe Clement as their new manager. Maybe it's his track record in Europe. Maybe it's his track record in actually winning trophies in European football that appeal to the board. Maybe it's his philosophy, his ability to take decisions when he needs to, his ability to get angry when he needs to, which I think some of these players at this club certainly do need. Clement is someone who has a track record of success. 4 Belgian titles, 1 Belgian Cup and 2 Belgian Super Cups. And, people may belittle the Belgian league, in terms of the fact that it's obviously not there with La Liga or Liga 1 or Bundesliga or the English Premier League. But, realistically, this is the market we are currently operating in. Rangers are not going to be able to go to the EPL or to La Liga or to Bundesliga and get a top manager from any of these leagues. It just is a situation where we cannot finance that. If you look at the amount of money the likes of Guardiola and Klopp and even, Mikel Arteta and even managers, Unai Emery at Aston Villa are earning, these are sums of money that Rangers at this moment cannot match. Due to obviously the financial restrictions the club have on them. The club don't have that sort of money anymore. We are in a position where obviously we're not in the Champions League this year, which obviously restricts our income flow. We are in a situation where we are currently rebuilding our income streams through lots of different projects, as well as obviously the trading model that the club wants to introduce. So Clement apparently was seeking a 4-year contract. He wanted some stability. His worry about taking the job was very much centered around the fact that Rangers have, let's face it, been very trigger happy when it comes to sacking managers recently. See Michael Beale only lasting 10 months in the job. He wants some sort of stability there, doesn't he? He wants some sort of, some sort of assurances that he's going to have time to take this job on and time to develop this team. I think that may also come from the fact that he only had a limited time at Monaco. He was Monaco manager between January 2022 and June 2023, finishing in the Champions League places, then finishing 6th. Monaco, it's a difficult one. Monaco is a situation where he was forced to sell a lot of his best players. That's what Monaco do. They do sell a lot of their best players. And also Rob Dadinov, who is the chairman, the owner, and his son-in-law, Juan Sartori, who are involved with the club, are notoriously difficult characters to deal with, very, very eccentric, shall we say, in their philosophies. But, certainly you look back across his time in the Belgian league, which is obviously very similar to Scotland, or even you could argue a bit stronger than Scotland due to the fact there are a number of teams in Belgium who compete, Bruges, Genk, Anderlecht, Standard Liège, Antwerp, who are very, very Union Saint-Gilloise, who are very strong teams. So, there is a kind of a similarity there, and he's had success there. He's handled the pressure of those jobs. I know the Rangers job is at a complete level above that. But, I've certainly got faith in the fact that if it is to be Clement, he is the kind of manager who can come in and make a real difference. He's had a playing career as well across Europe. He started his career at Beerschot before he went to Club Bruges. From Club Bruges, he went to play for Coventry City, but I guess we all have our crosses to bear there. Then to Genk, then back to Beerschot again. He is a manager with a pretty decent track record of success. You look back across his actual statistics of his career. In terms of his last say, let's take his last 3 jobs. At Genk, he was managed for 82 games, winning 47, drawing 21 and losing 14. That gives him a win percentage of 57.3%. At Club Bruges, he was manager 129 games, 71 wins, 33 draws, 25 defeats, 55%. And you look at Monaco, his record at Monaco is not shameful. 76 games, 39 victories, 18 draws, and only 19 defeats, 51.3% win percentage across his career. 312 games played, 167 wins, 78 draws, 67 losses, 53.5% win percentage. It's not terrible. It's not certainly not amazing, but it's not, it's where we are at this moment as a team. I think saying, past managers of Rangers have had 60, 70, 80%. You're not comparing like with like there. Let's have a quick look at this. In terms of management, Belgian Pro League with Genk, once Belgian Pro League with Club Bruges, Belgian Manager of the Season, Belgian Coach of the Year, Super Cup. He's got a track record of success wherever he's been in terms of Belgian clubs. So if it's true, I think it's good news. It's positive for Rangers. It's not the be all and end all. It's not the end decision. And I think any fans are expecting Clement to come in and make a difference from minute one. It's just not going to happen. He needs time to work with the players. I mean, that's why I think, he's only going to have a limited time to work with the players. Certainly, when players return from international duty. I'm also going to be interested to see what his backroom staff is going to look like. Is he going to bring in his own backroom staff, or is he going to, recruit from within? Is he going to retain Davis? How's that going to look? And are we going to bring in a director of football? There are certainly a whole loads of questions around this Clement appointment in terms of what happens in terms of building the management and the coaching structure within the club. And that's certainly something I think Rangers will need to address going forward. So let me know what you think in the comments below on this news this morning, these reports this morning that he is going to be looking at the job. It is very much strongly confirming it now that this is the case. Andy Newport, who the record says Ibrox sources confirming Phillipe Clement is the new Rangers manager. Announcement is imminent, apparently. So let me know what you think of these comments, of this decision that Rangers have apparently taken in these reports. Thank you for watching. As always, please smash the like on your way out. And remember, we are